Friday night baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball on the show. Next. Babe Ruth, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in his last start, he hit the magic milestone, career win number 100. Listen, when you get into professional baseball and you start racking up wins, the first goal is usually number 100.
Ball four, take your base. That's ball four. Out. Three, out. Ball four, take your base.
Digging in, Lou Gehrig, a real threat
Batting
with the bat,
fourth.
of course, as he currently leads the
hitter.
American League in home
Number
runs.
4.
Guy having another solid campaign, D-Row, coming off a month with double-digit dingers.
Yeah, I was going to say solid. I'll raise you a little bit. That's in fuego right there. Double-digit bombs in 1 month. Watch out for this guy. He's on fire.
Fouled off. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game.
And the runner is in from second, and a relay home, and not in time as the second run scores.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
So coming to the plate, Jimmy Fox.
Batting
and Houston looking for more
first
here
baseman,
in just the opening frame of the
number 3.
game.
On the bag, pick it up, pick it up.
Combo fields it cleanly, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Now
Batting
at the plate,
fifth,
Rogers Hornsby.
the second
And as you
baseman,
take a look at the splits
number
here,
0.
he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So bases are empty here
Now
with 2
batting,
gone, and
number
in steps
4.
the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. First pitch coming, here it is. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And that retires the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still down a run, it's 4-3. Stepping up to the
Leading
plate,
up
Lou
for the
Gehrig,
Astros,
1 for 2
the
in the ball
designated
game thus
hitter,
far.
number 4.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled right back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. So striding forward now,
Leading
Lou
up
Gehrig.
for the
He'll lead
Astros,
things off here in this
the
one-run
designated hitter,
contest.
This
number
thing's
4.
far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall in right field. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
So stepping in, Jimmy Fox,
Now batting,
as he'll look to
number
bring home
3.
that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Hey, I've seen a lot of things in my time, but I'm not sure I ever remember a player this hot. 2 home runs yesterday, another 2 home runs today. He could market and sell whatever pregame meals he's featured. Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. Houston came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Number 16 gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Raleigh Fingers hammers down the save, his 26th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 10 runs on 16 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
From Southeast Texas, we welcome
And
you
now,
inside Minute Maid
your
Park here in downtown Houston.
2019
Today, it's the second of this
Houston
3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Houston Astros. Stay tuned for Astros baseball next. Cy Young, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, he was awfully good in his last one, only allowing 2 hits and pitching deep into the game in his last start to pick up the win. It'll be interesting to see if he can do that in back-to-back outings.
Play ball. 3. Out. 3. 3. Out.
Astros designated hitter, Lou Gehrig. Coming
Leading up
into this
for
one,
the
his
Astros,
season home run total
the
tops in
designated
the
hitter,
American League.
number
Yeah,
4.
it's still early in the year right now, and this guy's not known to be a huge power threat, but he's gotten off to an amazing start, and I'd like to see him have a hot season and ride it out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ripped down the first base line, but this is foul for the first strike. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Another full count offering on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
So digging in now Lou
batting.
Gehrig. He
Number
went deep
4.
in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Lifted in the air to center. Under it is the center fielder, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1, but they're up 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lou Gehrig.
Number
He flew
4.
out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit to first.
Dig.
He'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Lou Gehrig will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count.
Ball.
1-1. 5 runs, 9 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you see, they're 2 away from the bottom spot in that category. 13th best, if you will, in the AL.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Houston took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Cy Young notches his 3rd win of the year, striking out 12 in the process. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Afternoon baseball now from the Juice Box, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Houston Astros. The Astros will try to wrap up the 3-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Vida Blue starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down.
You're out. That's ball 4. Out. 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 He's out. 3.
So here's the cleanup
Leading
hitter,
up
Ted
for the
Williams.
Astros,
And he comes in as a player to watch
designated
out
hitter,
for, hitting well
Ted
over 300 on the season.
Williams.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard up the middle. Can he get up and get him? Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ted Williams.
Designated
he got
hitter.
on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matt, you expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
No balls and one strike. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Ted Williams. He's batting cleanup in this one,
Leading
but
up
will
for
get
the
us started
Astros,
here in the inning as
the
they look to
designated
wake
hitter,
up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Shoots this one over to
Come on, come on.
Trumbo comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. Ready for another shot now. Ted
Leading up
Williams.
for the
He's
Astros,
hitless in 3 at-bats
the
to this
designated
point.
hitter, Ted Williams.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The 1-1 home. He swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mancini has it in his tracks. One down.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Orioles used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. John Means wins his 3rd of the season. Richard Blyer wraps it up for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.